G'day, mate. Welcome back to Captain Ministry with me, JD. In our last episode, we split up the Diggy team. Split up the Diggy team into a couple of different teams to get a couple of different objectives done at once. First off, we need to clear off the rim. We're still trying to cut down the rim. Also, recutting some of the area we've previously filled in, just to give us a little bit more landfill, a little bit more space, because space is definitely a premium on the crater. Speaking of space, we've also got the teams in the middle of the map, well, slowly working their way through the trees and the dirt in the middle of the map. To, again, clear us some more space. Today's episode, I want to talk about the dock that we placed last episode and didn't get a chance to build. Also need to look at the power problem we've got and, well, hopefully, get the Diggy teams a little bit more organized. At least that's the plan. That's the great plan. But before we get to any of that, of course, I have to ask the most important question of all. Can I borrow a like? I'd just like to borrow a like. I'd like to borrow a like early in the video. If you don't enjoy the video, you didn't think it was worth your like, by all means, I offer 100% like back guarantee. You can have your like back. At the same time, you should probably click subscribe. You know, if you haven't clicked subscribe, you probably should just click that little button. I have a little animation right here that I need to update, and I'm trying my absolute best to avoid updating it for another, 400 subscribers. At that point, I can just update it straight to 28K, just help a mate out. Anyway, with that out of the way and the fog rolling in, let's get into today's episode. As always, at the start of every episode, I need to thank the supporters, those that keep the dream alive, those that, go above and beyond, going above and beyond to support the channel. And today, I need to thank, there we go, Damien the Diggy Boy. Thank you, Damien, for choosing the support channel. It's very, very much appreciated. You are part of the flattening team. Yes, this is the team that will come around and flatten things. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. All right, today, we're going to do a couple of things. First off, we have the Diggy team here doing a terrace. Now, they are going to continue digging along, and that's fine, except I sort of, we need to point out the fact that as they dig, they're knocking out about a tile all the way around from where they're digging, which is probably problematic for this little ramp here that I'd like to keep. So we're just going to put in some temporary walls, just little ones right here, to, well, mitigate any damage that they do. We'll put in a wall there and a wall there, and we're going to get that built. Okay. With that done, we need to, so many jobs. All right, the Diggy team, Damien the digging team. I'm very, very happy, very, very happy with how this curve came out, or this corner. Very, very pleased with it, except I realized I sort of want to back a few tiles. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to mark a flatten here, and then I'm going to give this a bit of an angle, and that should line up with there. It does, cool. And we're just going to have them just recut this whole area. It means more trash is going to get dug up, more trash will get dumped into the incinerator. Turns out the fact that we had landfill pollution previously, it's not actually a bug, it's a feature. It's a feature. If you dump landfill quick enough that you dump landfill on top of a landfill, well, the first lot of landfill doesn't age out correctly, so it doesn't cause pollution, which seems what I have done. This is why we have landfill pollution, because I keep unearthing landfill that hasn't been landfilled and uncovered. Well, it hasn't been exposed for long enough. Yes. Okay. Low supply of copper ore. That doesn't seem right. It's not. Cool. All right. Next thing we need to talk about. The team down here. The team down here. They're doing a great job. In fact, the tree cutters are almost done. We need to grab these few odd trees that I've missed and give them a little bit more work to do. Also, I need to keep making sure that we have enough storage. Really? Diggy team. Fill with dirt. Don't give those watching at home ideas. We're not digging deeper. It's not happening. Okay. I need to make sure that we don't run out of room down here to store things. So we're going to get both of those built. Also going to get some backup storage out here because this dirt it's just not disappearing. Can I get a priority 15, please? Yeah, we're going to drop the priority really low on this stuff. And we're going to leave that like that. It'll eventually make its way up to the top of the hill, eventually. Speaking of the top of the hill, I want to get that built, and I want to go to my towers. Okay, this tower is... Which tower is this? This is the rim tower. Okay. Rimming team. Okay, this is the rimming team. The rimming team, we need to edit area. Actually, we need to do a couple of things. All right, we're going to edit area. I'm going to come out just one more tile. Yes, because I want to make sure we have a nice clear path from up to down. Okay, I want to make sure we can get trucks down here. Also, Mr. Rimming Team, you. I want to have you no longer dump dirt in this bucket or that bucket or this bucket. You could just take stuff straight to the dirt tower because it's literally right there. Okay. You're also allowed to dump rock, and I'm going to add slag to our list. Yep. And if we look at, we can't. The weather's horrible. Okay. Oh, is the weather clearing? We're in sunny time. Okay. If I bring up the overlays, okay, we can see right here, I can see the ground. That's at like -5. This is -7. This is -9. So what I want to do is I want to use the other tool, the leveling tool. And what we're going to do is we're just going to level out this area because this is going to be fairly cheap rock-wise. So we're going to just try and extend out some of these areas. I don't know if I'm going to use this area, but at the very minimum, we can push the water away with basically a giant wall of dam and then re-dig out from the inside to the outside and, you know, push the material back again. All right, the other thing I want to do is we're going to enable these guys to come down here and dig out this. I want this pushed back another tile or two. It was marked out, but if you remember, we had the diggers going up and down. Hopefully they'll just come down here, they'll dig this once and be done with it. All right, the leveling team has, what do you have? Trash. We're going to allow import. Yeah, we're going to allow import. Hopefully that doesn't cause us any problems, but we're also going to make sure that you guys can dump rock and slag, and this is all 12, 14, 18 deep, so we're not dumping any material there. We're just going to have them redig and just, well, they can put it in there or get compacted and then get shipped over there. That works for us. Meanwhile, we're burning this as fast as we can. Yes, we are burning this as fast as we can. Means that one might back up. Hopefully it won't cause any problems. All right. Next on my list of things, this port. No, actually, next on my list is uni, because we're going down in uni very fast. What I want to do is we're going to turn off vehicle fuel saver and recycling increase and maintenance reducer. It's a lot of things I'm turning off, but I need to have some uni income where our expenses are just a little bit too high at the moment. But I want to build this dock. Now, this dock is, well, Honestly, I'd like to build a level 6 dock, okay? If we zoom all the way out in our research, we can see level 6 dock is right here. But that's behind the next level of construction, and I need the next level of construction to actually build the next level of lab. And to get the next level of construction parts, I need electronics 2. To get electronics 2, I need to have, well, the arc furnace up and running, and I need to start, you know, doing silicon and all sorts of things. It's not going to happen super fast. How do we get to minus? Oh, because the shippy came here. Poor shippy. I don't need the workers in there. Okay. What I want to do is I want to put some modules on this. I'd like to build a dock 6 because move all that and all that. Okay. Because if we go to docks. If we put a cargo dock 2, we can see those yellow tiles on the right. Those yellow tiles are on the right. They're reserved because if I take a 4 and put it right over the top, that is the space to upgrade from a 2 to a 4. The problem is a cargo depot 4 to a 6 is not an upgrade. It's a rip down and rebuild. So I'd like to build a 6, but I can't. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is we're going to set this one up for later, which will be 3 of those plus a unit storage. We're going to need that. That's going to be our plan. You're going to be doing something special. But before you do anything special, I need to unlock a contract, because that's what you're going to be doing. I need to do this contract here, this vehicle parts for crude oil, which I need to establish with a colony, and I need to have a reputation of at least 2. If we go to the world map, it's this colony up here, which I currently have a reputation of 0, and I need to get to 2. So we need to donate 120 construction parts to, which we're going to load on the ship, and then we'll fly over there. All right. Next thing I need to do is we need to put in another lot of housing right about there. And unpause that housing and unpause that housing. That way, that one will be built, and that one can have people flow in because we're down to 14 workers. We also need to fix power. Power is definitely redlining. So what I need for a power plant is I need 2 high pressure turbines. I need 2 low pressure turbines. Yep. Cool. And I need 6 flywheels. So 4, 6. Okay, that's our plan. Also going to need move you out of the way. I want to put the power plant right here. The reason I want to put it right here is a number of reasons. The main one being, well, I have water and I have scrubbing. We have this guy, the exhaust scrubber. He can currently do 180, and we're only using, well, 60, potentially 120, with, when we're running glass, a little bit left over, just a little bit. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to put it here. It means a couple of things. One, I'm going to need more water. We need to have more water in the system. Two, done letting cargo for settlement. Cool. Deliver. I need to have more water. I also need to, well, get this built. So what we're going to do is we're going to do water first. I am going to remove this, which is dangerous because that is my whole water source. And due to lack of space, we're going to put you here and you here. Okay, we're going to run a pipe out of there into there. We're going to run a pipe out of there into there. Cool. That's our connection for water. Don't question it. It's fine. All right, we're going to build that. Okay. With water now sorted. And we'll also upgrade you. Yep, that's why I need more uni because we're spending it very quickly. All right. I also need a boiler. Now, the way this one was set up is we're going to bring in high pressure on this side, bring out low pressure on this side, and then do the depleted somewhere. What I'd like to do is cut the whole thing and flip it. Cool. We're now going to do high pressure on the right and low pressure, well, high pressure towards us, low pressure on the other side, and then deplete it back this way. So I'm going to plug you into you, and then you into you, and then you into you, and nope, that didn't connect. There into there, and you into there. Thank you. Then I need a couple of these guys. So we're going to put in these guys here and here, because that keeps everything as far out of the way as possible. Plug you, you, in there and in there. Okay, that is, well, our power plant, which we want to put, you know, somewhere. But I also need flywheels. The more flywheels, the better. Always the more flywheels, the better. I can just squeeze in 4 of them. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to cut this whole thing and squeeze it in here. Okay, which now means I need to get water. Now I need to get a water out and a water in. We need to have water from the cooling towers, which we need to bring to there, and then cut that off. And I also need to get exhaust back into, well, the exhaust scrubbing system. So a couple of things first. We're going to put a balancer here. I'm going to take my exhaust up to height 3, over the top, whoops, click, and down into there. I need to take my exhaust out of the balancer and plug it in there. Cool. I also need to remove this pipe and plug it in here instead, which is bad because this is a live system connected to the power plant. The sort of thing you don't want to break, ever. So we're going to remove that really quickly and plug that in there super fast. All right. We're going to uni build all that because I do not really have a choice. And I'm going to make sure that is the priority out. Okay, priority out into the exhaust scrubber, because if the exhaust backs up, the power plant does die. If the power plant does die, everything redlines. Okay, next thing we need is 2 buckets. We need 2 buckets of coal, which are going to go right here with a single belt joiner. We need to get water, like I said, so we're going to grab water from here, bring this up and into there nice and neatly. We're going to bring water out of here and into... Come on, turn. There you go. All right. It's not spaghetti. It is a piece of art. Remember that. Okay, so that is everything running. Now, I technically have now 60, 180, 60, 120, 180 plus 24 exhaust on this system. Ship delivered. And Damien has no reachable terrain. Oh, Damien. All right. Whilst the ship's out and about, we're going to go say hi to you. We're also going to go donate and... we'll say load the ship again because we've only at level 1. I need to get to level 2. All right. With everything built, yes. Okay. I'm not going to spend uni on this. We're just going to unpause it the old-fashioned way. One thing I do need to do is now that our sulfur is here, I need to empty this box, which we're going to pay uni for, because no trucks can get there anymore, and put our sulfur. Oh boy, belt. That's not what I was looking for. You had it. There you go. Put our sulfur there. Okay, the reason we're going to put it there is the trucks can access this and they can empty it. All right. I'm going to get that built. There's no big rush on it. The only thing I want to do is I want to make sure this power plant is power number 5. This is 6, and I want to change this to 7. I think I want... no. No, I want this one 6. And we want this one 7. Yeah, I want this one to be bottom priority because I'm hoping with the amount of exhaust we're putting in the system now, we're going to be constantly adding a little bit of power to it, which means hopefully I don't have to run the turbines. That's hopefully the plan. All right, next thing I need to do is you guys have run out of things to dig. Okay, can I get the... You are the leveling team. Okay, leveling team. I need to move the leveling team. We're going to have them pop down here. Now they've re-leveled out that corner. And we're going to have them dig out this little area. Plus, we're going to have them flatten this whole section. Now, it does mean that there's nobody in charge of the filling up here, okay? So that's the very next thing I need to do. I need to make sure we have a fill team and... or a you can't reach this, guys. It's a little peak out there in the sea. You can't reach it. Okay, what I need to do is I need to build into vehicles. We're going to need a mind control tower, which we're going to put here. You are going to do rock and slag, edit area from there to there. And we're going to OK you. I'm going to make sure that you can dump to there. Also, the terrace team. The terrace team? That is the terrace team? No, that's not the terrace team. Where's your tower? You. It is the tower on the right. Okay. Terrace team is dumping rock and soil all over the place. We're going to make sure you're enabled for this one and enabled for the direct dirt pile. All right. Speaking of direct dirt, they have done that as requested. Do we want to cut it in a bit further? Yeah, I'm feeling like we're going to get cut halfway through this bowl. Actually, all of this bowl. All the bowl can go. The whole bowl can go, please. Yeah, remove the bowl. Okay. Ocean access is blocked. We know about that. Ramp small. Ramp small is fine. It's supported. Okay. Low supply of coal. Well, we're about to make that a whole lot worse. I think they're sorted. All right. Oh. It's because they've just filled up this bucket with coal. That's what the issue is. All right. And that power plant is running. You are priority 6. You're priority 7. Which means hopefully this boiler in here is hopefully not turning on, and this drive shaft hopefully, because it's flatlined right now because this one's running, so hopefully it stays charged from just the exhaust, and then when we need the power it kicks in. Okay, and hopefully we don't actually have to run the boiler to keep this running. That's my grand plan. All right. Shippy did some combat. Shippy. Do you have the cargo? Okay, but you're not repaired. You're being repaired right now. Boom, instant repair. Okay, can I send Mr. Shippy out here? That means we can get that contract enabled. All right. I need to. Extremely busy. Analytics. If I turn off mining jobs, we can see we have a couple of rock, a lot of diesel, a number of coal, plus other odds and jobs. Now, I don't have that many trucks in the general pool. Only 21, okay? Which means for 21 trucks, there's a lot of jobs to do. So I want to start removing some of those jobs if I can, and we're going to start with this belt. We're going to bring our coal, and the main place coal is going currently is the power plant. So it's burning through 60 coal or something. 60 coal? 90 coal? 90 coal. 90 coal per minute. So that's like a truckload every minute. So we're going to run a belt. F. Okay, one more tile. Up and around and over to here. And then to there. There I see. Okay. What I want to do is... Do I have the parts? Going to vehicles. Off. Put it in the box instead, you idiot. Off. Okay. I want a large ramp. Do I have construction parts 1? I have concrete and I have construction part 1. Cool. I want to remove... Do I have uni? I do have uni. Okay. I want to remove you. I then want to put a large ramp here instead to give me more room to run stuff across, like so. We're going to build you. Alright, can I get my belt to pop through here? There, and then right-hand side, it seems, all the way through here, under the power plant, okay, over the balancer, and then I want to run into you. Okay, after I've run that belt, we're going to need a smaller belt, because the first belt moves 200, this only needs to move 60, and, well, 30 actually, and this needs to move 30 as well. All right, we're going to 0.5, 0.3, 0.1, 3, 5 uni. And I need a small bridge. Can I get a small bridge, please? And we'll put a small bridge. Let's put it here to keep the truck route as short as possible. We're going to need to dig out this iron eventually, but I'm hoping that's an eventually not now problem. All right, which means there's going to be no coal in here for a little while, which is problematic, maybe? Okay, the terrace team. The terrace team is done. Yes, okay. The terrace team. Can I edit area and just get you guys to move over there? All right, with this done, I need to put in retaining walls. So we already know that I need to, well, I need to fill in all the area behind it, but I need to put in retaining walls where? Here. Cool. I need to put in a wall, and a wall, and a wall, and a wall, and a lot more walls. Now, the problem is every wall is 12 iron and 40 concrete slabs, which is a lot of concrete slabs, honestly. And I need to fill out this whole section. Can we remove this? It just makes life a lot easier to see what the hell I'm doing. You just cut all of that. Great. Where were we? We were here. Okay, I'm going to put you there, and I'm going to copy the existing, because we know that's all at the right height and everything, and paste you up against the edge of that, and the edge of that, and that should give my first level wall in. Now, my first level wall is 1,500 concrete slabs. I don't store that many. Which is one of my first problems. So we're going to come to here. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to pause that belt because that means we can be able to empty that container. All right, I need to get this belt. On top of that, I need another retaining wall. Come on, go away. In the exact same plane, so to speak, I need a wall stuck all the way into the ground. So we need there, 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 and there, which will also have a friend here. Yeah, I need to dig this out. Can I... Oh, you're 0. Can I dig a 0 through to here? And actually put a wall in the ground here, 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 up, and here. Cool. Can I just get those done really quickly? And you can actually come down here and dig out this section. All right, so I need this little wall here, this little flattened wall all the way along. Please, I'd like to see what I'm doing. There's a random ghost wall that I didn't even see earlier. Okay, can I grab that? And we're gonna go there, and there. All right, once I get to here, I need a wall in the corner. Actually, I need a raised wall on this side. So we need to have, can I get just 2 of you? Up to full height, please. Thank you. Here, 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 and really? There. Okay. Then I need a sunken wall. Copy a row. Run them all the way down to ground level and put them in there. Also going to need, mainly because I need, and also this will actually fit cosmetically for a change, a corner section. I'm going to put a corner section in there. All right, so I need all that wall done, which is expensive, very expensive. We're going to start at this end and get a few of them done and leave that for a minute. Okay, we have no coal. We know about that problem. Hopefully that gets sorted fairly quickly. They are digging for their life. All right, vehicle ramp may collapse. We know. I need to have the retaining wall done before I can actually fix the may collapse problem. The coal, I don't really want to have the warning go away, but how full is that belt? Oh, it's actually full. It's actually stacking up. No, we can have that go away. Yeah, you can still export from there. That's fine. All right. So we're good there. All right, research. We talk about research really quickly. I'm all done with research. So research is all done, which means the labs are turned off. I'm getting a little bit extra uni from not running research anymore, but I'm still paying the people cost and the maintenance. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off everything required for, well, research, because we don't need to run. which frees up a whole bunch of workers, an awful lot of workers. Can I unpause that as well then? All right. And you guys are almost done. All right. We also are actually, if you guys are almost done, can I get you? So this is up here. This is at height 5. This is at height 0. My next one would be at height -5. So what I want to do is I want to cut this. No. Bad trucks. Bad trucks. Oh, you finished with the corner, are you? Okay, you finished with the corner. Can I remove this? Yeah, we'll call that finished. You guys have made a mess. There. Wall there, and a wall there, with a corner piece in here. Cool. Can I just do some of those? All of those? Cool. Alright. Now you can -5 that whole section. In fact, I will be kind enough, actually, no, not until the other ones are built. Alright, can I edit area for you? You are the terrace guys. We're going to have them edit out all this. We're also going to allow dumping. You're allowed to dump rock, and we're going to fill in behind my retaining walls. Okay, this is why. Oh, that's not going to work. They're in the wrong location. Okay, turns out we're going to possibly kill some retaining walls by dumping some dirt on top of them. Actually, no, I should be able to build these ones first, then remove the ones behind them. Okay, I need you there, and you there, and probably not there. Actually, we'll put in a short. Yeah, I'm gonna need a short there. And that means you go there, and you go there. Great, can I build that? Cannot reach destination. You guys are all stuck. Can you... Diggy boys! Recover. Okay, alright, with that done, can I destroy this? Like, we thanked Damien at the start of the episode. We knew we were looking for chaos, right? Today's episode would be nothing but chaos. Alright. I don't know how much, if any, I want to dig that out now. Okay, we're going to leave that there. We're just going to get this line done. Alright, can I get a straight line from there to there and also out to there? The next step down from here is -10. Okay, so I need to put in another wall and then we can come down to ground level. So I'm going to gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles? 5 tiles. 5 tiles? 6 tiles. Somewhere in that vicinity worth of extra space by just terracing this properly. Alright, where is this up to? This is empty. Great. If you're empty, go away. You're also empty, you can also go away. Okay, we can't pick up concrete slabs at the moment, that's why things are not getting built, but it means I should be able to put a big boy box here. With a big boy box, we're going to grab... I'll have a 200 belt. Actually, I won't have a 200 belt. We don't put... Actually, do we? You do 24 a piece. You do 24 a piece. Okay, we're going to grab a big boy belt and... Can I come from that one instead? I can. Alright, we're going to put a big boy belt with a big boy box. Alright, that is going to have a lot of concrete slabs in it. It gets 50% of the output, and as the output only goes to construction parts, I don't mind if we shortchange the construction parts an awful lot. Alright, meanwhile, are you done? You are done. Are you a level 2? You are a level 2. Great. Go say hi to those pirates. Alright, with us saying hi to those pirates, we can now do a contract. This contract here is 120 vehicle parts for 1,320 crude oil. It's going to cost me 2 uni per month and 0.3 uni per... 0.3 uni per month and 2 uni per ship. Okay. 13 to a 1320. Okay, 1320 divided by 12 is 110 crude oil per month. Okay, and our vehicle parts is 120 divided by 12 is 10 per month. Okay, I need 10 per month to meet that contract. We are currently making or using crude oil. We're currently using, last year, around about that 1,300, a little bit over, okay? As for our construction parts, we make 6 per month. I need to make 10. 10 is not that much more. It's 2 machines. So what I want to do is I want to set this contract up. The other thing you may notice is, where are we? I want tab for map. Yeah, okay. I want you. For 0.8 Unity, I get 54 crude oil. That's all we get for our 0.8. Most of our crude oil is still coming from these guys, which are doing, well, 54 each, well, 54 total, and these guys, which are also doing another 54. So most of our crude oil actually comes from mining it. 2 more of those. And where are we up to with the harvesting? The tree boys are still at it. They're just slow. They're almost done. Can I shave a bit more, please? Yeah, I like it shaved and smooth, okay? All right, it's a personal opinion. All right, so what I want to do is we want to, I want to go to here. I want to click that button so we can establish that contract. We're going to assign a contract to this one. Otherwise, the ship will try and go off and just get crude oil from the world map. And then we're going to build that. Now, I need to get vehicle parts up here. We're going to do that via truck method because why the hell not? Getting a unit storage, please. We're going to attach that right on the front. I'm going to set you to vehicle parts. And I'm going to drag that slider right the way up. And you're good to go. All right, I need to unpause this ship because as soon as you have the vehicle parts loaded, you can leave. On top of that, I need to unload the ship. So we're going to unload the ship into 1, 2, 3 of these guys. We're also going to put in a pipe balancer right about here with a follow-up pipe balancer right about here. I like it. Okay, our plan is going to be quite a simple one. We're going to go out of you into you. Out of you into you, and out of you into you. Then I'm going to be unhappy, and I'm going to chop everything back by a tail. Cool. All right, we're going to take our crude oil. Whoop. Take our crude oil. Rimming team, no place to dump any products. Okay, I'll be right with you, rimming team. Run your through to, let's go with here. And then onto the edge, and then into there. Okay. I'm going to bring my crude oil from the main pipe into this side, and from the main pipe out into this side. And then I'm going to get that built. With that built, I'm going to pause that. If that's paused, that means everything has to flow through this balancer. Okay? And I'm going to have a priority in from here. Now, don't know why when you pause the belt, things stop flowing, but they do. That is going that right. As far as I can tell, it is. It doesn't have the traditional lines on it, because I don't think it's long enough. It's bent at a funny angle. Alright, it's fine. That has an arrow down. I think the arrow up is buried under there. There's an arrow up there. Okay, so we're going to build this pipe. And we're going to build that. Okay, obviously I'd like to automate you guys getting diesel as well. So we're going to set you to keep full. We're going to turn you off. And I'm going to get you some crude oil. Now, of my diesel build, all the diesel comes out this end. But it also comes out this red pipe under here, this tier 3 pipe, which if I was to grab an itty bitty pipe and attach to the front of that, and then come out the front and run around here, under here, and then just run literally, I don't think we can run on top of that pipe. That pipe's already at height 3, I think. It is. Okay, outside, inside, inside. If we run along here, we should be able to bring our diesel to right here. I do want a tank, and we're going to run you into you, and we're going to run you into... No, okay, fine. The other direction. The other direction. Okay, that direction. Why do you be stupid? Okay, and you're good to go, and we're going to build that. And that pipe. Hello? Oh, you've already been built. Perfect. All right, so that is attached, I hope, to the diesel pipe. We now have diesel flowing all the way into our shippy. We're going to make sure you're turned off, and shippy now has diesel being fed in directly. So you just need... Pause. Unpause. Paused. You're not meant to be paused. You just need to have vehicle parts, which are down here in this box, which I did not allow export. Now we've allowed export. Hopefully they get brought up here and shoved in there. We need to build you, and then we're going to have you guys clear a little bit further forward. Cool. And we're going to unpause a stack of these, and we're going to make sure that this is set for dumping, and it's going to be dumping for rock only, okay? Solid material that shouldn't shift and move. Excavators. And excavators. Okay, we'll come back to you. Low supply of coal, I think, is just at the point where we need to... Oh. You have piles of dirt. Okay, we need to ship your dirt directly to here. Because we're not getting the dirt emptied fast enough. Oh, do you have... Oh, turn that off. That's the issue. You're accepting assigned only and nothing's assigned. Oh. That pillar is going to break because I touched it. Rimming team has no place to dump products. What do you have? You have rock. Okay. Rock goes to this tower. You never set up for the dumping tower. Great. Now you set up for the dumping tower, you can dump to there. And we also want to... well, we can't really see the bottom anywhere along here anymore because we've filled in most of it. So we're going to cut there to there. That's going to be the next step in our cutting. Okay, so we can't dump there anymore. I could extend this out further and we can dump to here, or again, assigning to different towers, I could... Is it you? Yes, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay, so I could assign you to you, which means both towers are assigned to one another. It's fine. The game works it out. We don't have to worry about it. All right, so we're dumping, we're filling, we're cutting, we're digging, we are chopping trees, we are filling out this area. I have 2 diggy boys down here. I think we're going to grab 2 more. Can I go from leveling team? Which is not that tower, it's this tower. I'm going to grab 2 from there, 2 from there, and ship them off. Yeah, and we're also going to... They're being built fairly well. We can see we're filling in the material behind this. Now, the important thing with these retaining walls is this top layer is holding back what's behind it. So all you're doing is holding back this material. This second wall is holding up the first wall. The third layer of wall, which we'll be putting here, it'll be holding back the layer above it, okay? Now, this is the point where I can't start doubling up the walls. We only do that on the very first layer, but I want to do it on the first layer because it saves space. It gets me an extra tile's worth of space, which is probably going to be important for me. All right, leveling team, no place to dump products because you're done. Yeah, because that's full as well. Okay, fine. Can I... Where are we? I want the rimming team. Rimming team can edit area. And we're going to have the rimming team come up to here. Because that's going to do 2 things. One, it's going to start digging. 2, -5, -5, -5, -6. I want to wait for the rain to stop so I can just see into the sea. All right, I'm going to have you guys cut through there. Also means that rimming team, we have plenty of places to dump stuff. Leveling team. I'm going to assign the leveling team. No, leveling team. Also assign them to the rimming team. So we can also dump more material in the sea, right here. Hey, we can see into the sea again. Okay, with that done, we're going to fill out all the way through to here, it looks like. And up to here, except I'm going to change this corner to mining, because if I don't have to fill it, I'm not going to fill it. I'm only going to fill on the outside. No designations, which is iron. Iron has nothing to iron. Okay, can I get iron to... Yeah, we're going to iron to come down 5 tiles to -20 and remove that. And flat? Yeah, flat. Flatten out everything between there and there. All right, another thing I wanted to do, and I don't think we're going to have time today, is I want to start on this project. Yeah, to start on this project, you are -30. Okay, if I build a retaining wall, we can come up 5 tiles. Okay, so my first layer of retaining wall is going to bring me up to 25. My next layer is going to bring me up to 20. Next layer after that's going to bring me up to 15. Next layer after that, bring me up to the surface, which means I need at least 3 tiles. My problem is I have, well, 1, 2, not quite 3 along here. So I need to plan to get in here first and then put in a whole lot of retaining walls, a whole lot of everything to hold back what little material I have, because I sort of need to make sure the trucks can get past. So we're going to dig. Actually, can I just get the digging tool? We're going to dig you down to minus 15. Okay, I need to get a minus 15 dig through here to put that layer of retaining walls on. Okay, which means everything behind it's going to fall over. So I need a second wall here to hold back the material behind it so it doesn't fall into the hole like it did on the terrace we just built. So we need to do this. Okay, actually, no, I can sort of probably leave you there. All right, we need to do that. On top of that, to get down to minus 15, I need to come up to minus 11. I do, right beside that, need to dig down to minus 20. So we need to, yeah, probably wall all the way up to there. Can I get the outside done first? Because that's the more important of the two. The other one I can build as we're digging. And we need to have a dedicated digging team down here to start on the zigzag. So you're going to edit area. You're going to edit to this area. Because I don't want you to start filling yet. We're going to have you dump slag and rock. They're the only two things you're allowed to dump. And can I get the first 3 done at least? 3 or 4. We're going to have you allowed to use these boxes for the iron guys and leveling 2. Cool. Can I drag 3 off you and 3 off you? And we're going to have you tidy up after the digging team in this corner. Oh, no, that's all dirt. That's just dirt falling down. Yeah, okay. So, leveling team, I don't know what you're going to do. We'll worry about you in a second. Can I get you built with 3 diggy boys and 4 trucks? Can I get that built? Alright, so what's the story? We're out of iron. Excellent. That's always a good sign. We are low on concrete slabs. That's also a good sign. Yeah, we're just waiting on iron. A lot of iron. On top of that, these double sets of walls need to get built. Okay, the diggies are behind it, so we're okay for now, but like we need a whole lot of walls done. And okay, no reachable terrain. What? Dude. Drive. Okay, alright. No place to dump products. What do you have? You have rock. Are we just out of places to dump rock? Okay, you're this mind control tower. So you filled up all your boxes, is what you're telling me. Okay, I need to turn that off. And you can be assigned to there as well. I need to turn that off. I need to turn that off. That would probably help. Okay, the coastline I'm reasonably happy with for right now. But we're making good progress. Edit area, because it's just a dumping zone to all of that. Yeah, I'm reasonably happy with our progress along the coastline. Yeah, no, I don't think we need to do that. Reasonably happy. The leveling team, I guess, needs more things to level. I think we're going to recut this area. So what we can do, and what we've been doing, is we're using the soil to push the sea back. And I think we're going to do the exact same again. I'm just going to cut out there. And if I put a town, it would go there. So can I just get a couple more tiles across the top? The town's not staying here, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have the space in case we need it. Maybe a bit in here. Yeah, we're just going to keep cutting our area and pushing it up to push the sea back. And that's literally what we're doing. We're just pushing the sea back over and over and over. What are you? You are... crap. Okay. I need you guys to have a few more tiles to dig. And I need that all done. Hello? I have any iron. No, as fast as being produced, it's being consumed. And it's going to... I don't know. Construction parts? Construction parts, which is being held up by concrete, which is... And wood? Oh, wood's short as well. Wow, we're having a lot of issues. Wood? Oh. No, it does have export on. And the dirt buckets are full again. Okay. Yeah, the problem is we keep burning through construction parts because we keep making construction parts just to literally build more buckets that then needs more construction parts because we don't have enough truck transport to move things around. we might have to cut the Diggy team's trucks back for a little bit. But what I do know is I need to leave this episode here. We're just out of time. We're out of time again. We are making good progress down here. There's obviously a lot more progress to go. The tree boys are chopping their way through fairly effectively now, as long as they can keep up with their box demands, which is, you know, like I said, getting expensive. Same with the dirt boys, also very, very expensive. We might even cut you down to just one guy for the moment. And that way, hopefully the other ones can find somewhere else to dump stuff. We are going to save a good amount of dirt for later. I don't know when later is. I don't know what we're going to do with later, apart from probably farmland. But, you know, it's being saved, and that's the important thing. No, I need to go one more tile there. And flat, I said. There. Oh, gosh. So much better if I look at it at this angle. Oh, that looks better. All right, yeah, we'll save a whole pile of dirt for later. Trucks are extremely busy, and I think the answer is I just need to cut back on... So just cut them back to even numbers. It means much lower efficiency, especially as we're not dumping the local boxes. They have to drive to wherever it needs to go. But for right now, I just need more trucks to be able to transport more things. We took away the coal job, mostly, a good portion at least, but there's still a lot of jobs that need to be moved around. It looks like one of the big ones is we need to bring wood up to the top of the map from the bottom, which is one hell of a drive. Anyway, I need to leave this episode here. I will see you guys in the next episode where hopefully we can finish out our terrace. Hopefully the rimming team could continue rimming its way around the map, and realistically, this is the project we're waiting on. We want to get down here. I want to get down here. I can live without the zigzag for the moment, but I want to start building actual production down in the bottom of the crater, rather than hip-hopping my way through everything for the moment. And you have crude oil? You have crude oil. So our contract works. Our contract works, and in fact, are you ready to go again? 108? 120. 142. So we just need somebody to bring those across, and then you can go off and get more oil, which means less reliance on this. Also means, where are you? There's a chance that eventually this will fill up and we can just turn it off. We can turn it off for a little while. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's it. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the very next episode. All right, bye.